Greetings, friends and Warhammer fans. I am Monkey, welcome to the Box Fort, and it is that time again for This Week in Warhammer. Frozen skirmishers, Necromunda oddballs, and reinforcements for the Legions Imperialis. Rolls off the tongue for a title, doesn't it? But yes, we have some actual releases, some actual things, and some actual news. Much unlike Adepticon, I'm still angry I stayed up till 3 AM to watch mostly I already knew. But on to happier topics, there is some really interesting, cool, fun stuff coming out, and actually a reveal from Adepticon that's already being pushed out to pre-order. So if you like the video, please like the video. If you actually like the video, please subscribe, and there's a comment section. Pick an emoji. I don't mind, pick an emoji. That one's good. Yeah, that one. Yeah, post that one, that's cool. Anyway, on with the video. So first up, a system I know very little about, but this was one that they actually revealed at Adepticon. So the fact that they've just revealed it and then the following Saturday is just like, hey, you can pre-order this next week, that's a surprisingly quick turnaround. I really wish that other game systems got that kind of turnaround. That would be really nice if you could just announce and release it. That'd be great. No more than a moment after its reveal at the packed Adepticon preview, it was not a packed Adepticon preview, the new core set of Warhammer UnderWorlds is thawing out for pre-order next week. The zealous Brotherhood of the Bolt and the delusional Skinnerkin clash in the furthest depths of the Death Gorge, where a malevolent parasite lurks and tortured rime worms stand watch over arcane relics. I don't know what most of that means. Well, here are the miniatures you get in the set. This is the Brotherhood of the Bolt and the Skinnerkin, which they're chefs, I believe they said on the thing, which is it's background information. It's not nothing. Wintermoor is the new core set for Warhammer Underworlds and features 2 brand new warbands, 2 new Rivals decks, 2 Universal Rival decks, and everything else you need to play the ultimate competitive miniatures game. Moving on from the depths of the mortal realms to the depths of Necromunda, Outland Beastmaster with Giant Rat. Never tell me that we can't have Skaven in 40k, just don't do it. Give that dude a gun. Give that man a gun now. Untold numbers of vermin of every shape, size, and species imaginable populate the hives and wastes of Necromunda, but few are as numerous as the humble rat. It isn't uncommon for these furry critters to grow to a prodigious size, and the Outland Beastmasters tame them and bring them to gang skirmishes. This expert kit is made from Forge World resin and contains an Outland Beastmaster and a Wasteland Giant Rat with 2 heads. We wonder what cheese he's been nibbling to end up like that. I don't think that was cheese. Outland Beastmasters can control up to 3 exotic creatures at a time, and this expert kit made from Forge World resin contains 2 additional giant rodents that can be used as Wasteland Giant Rats or Necromunda Giant Rats. Continuing on to a more buggy vocation, we have the Ash Wasteland Nomad Chieftain with Venomcaster. These titles are interesting mouthfuls, it has to be said. The chieftains of the Ash Waste Nomads demonstrate an almost supernatural kinship to the desolate environments they inhabit. Gangers who have survived close encounters with these elite combatants tell tall tales about their assailants disappearing into the desert winds, or of catching a glimpse of insectoid physiology under their garments. This expert kit is made of Forge World resin and builds 1 chieftain wielding a venom caster, spraying a toxic liquid that can drop the toughest of opponents. Moving into a slightly smaller scale, we have the Medusa and Basilisk batteries. I love these guys. Look at them. Look how cute they are. I don't know why. I really like the Solar Auxilia tanks. The Solar Auxilia deploy Medusa and Basilisk batteries to pulverize their enemies with ground-shaking barrages, soften up fortifications, and disorientate enemy factions. This box contains 8 miniatures which can be built as either the Auxilia Medusa batteries or the Auxilia Basilisk batteries, and come with transfer sheets with 288 decals. The Land Raider Proteus Explorator. I hope I said that right, I probably didn't. Land Raiders are the ubiquitous, heavily armored workhorses of the Legions Astartes, and the Proteus Explorator is a variant designed for forward operations, depositing troops to the front line and laying down supporting fire with twin-linked las cannons. This box contains 6 Land Raider Proteus miniatures and a vehicle transfer sheet with 1,130 decals. Jesus Christ, that's a lot of decals. And of course, the legendary Legions Astartes drop pods, which, I'm sorry, this is cool. Just fill them with rocket launchers. Among the forms of warfare practiced by the Legions Astartes, the drop pod assault is without a doubt the most iconic. Armored capsules launched from orbiting spacecrafts, drop pods convey companies of space marines directly into the heart of the battle. This box builds 4 drop pods with hinged doors, either as standard Legion drop pods or Deathstorm drop pods which are packed with missile launchers. You also get a transfer sheet with 1,130 vehicle transfers on it. The Solar Auxilia Arvus Lighter. I actually remember there being like a big controversy of like a miniature of this coming out, like a version of it. I don't know if it was a larger one or if it was the Aeronautica one. And it came out, immediately sold out, and I don't think it ever came back into stock. Affectionately known as the Little Pig among Solar Auxilia air crews, the Arvus Lighter is a reliable armored shuttle used for ferrying las rifle sections across the battlefield. This box contains 8 plastic Arvus lighters and a Solar Auxilia vehicle transfer sheet with 288 transfers. I think we can all agree that's a considerably more manageable level of transfers. So we have the Warhound Titans with Ursa Claws and Melter Lances. I haven't built them yet, but I am fairly sure that this is just the separate release for the Warhounds. I don't know if they've been separately released before this. Loping into the battle ahead of larger titans, Warhounds are savage hunters with an array of powerful weapons they use to destroy infantry, vehicles, and smaller titans alike. This plastic kit contains 2 Warhound Titans and a brand new frame of plastic weapons. You get 2 sets of Ursa's Claws, Natrix Shot Lancers, Volkite Eradicators, missile pods which can be built as either Shudder missiles or Swarmer missiles, and an Incisor Pattern Melter Lancers. Plus a transfer sheet with 118 transfers, and a set of command terminals with weapon cards so you can use these miniatures in games of Adeptus Titanicus. Because GW finally remembered that that's a game system they released. These guys I was actually really excited about because they're just chunky Warhounds. Look at them, they're great. The Dire Wolf Heavy Scout Titans. Stalking behind the nimble Warhound Scout Titans, Dire Wolf Heavy Scout Titans have thicker armor plating and carry weapons usually reserved for larger classes of Titan. This box contains 2 plastic Dire Wolf Heavy Scout Titans, armed with a pair of arm-mounted Adrex Mega Bolters, and a choice of Volcano Cannon, Conversion Beamer Dissipator, or Neutron Laser. You also get a transfer sheet with 118 transfers and a set of command terminals and weapon cards so you can use this miniature in games of Adeptus Titanicus. Moving on to the full-sized Heresy, we have Endrid Ha, the Riven Hound. Now, I don't know if this is a character that I'm yet to come across, or I've just come across so many characters that I don't remember them all. But yeah, I don't know who this guy is. But that's some very, very, very cool armor and a really mean-looking set of weapons he's got. Like, that power fist alone is kind of amazing. A giant among fellow world eaters, the Terran-born Endrid Ha was one of the first initiates created for the Legions by the Imperial Geneworks. Ha and his entire command missed their Legion's reunion with Angron, and he swore vengeance on the War Master Horus. He became the Riven Hound, gathered a host of similarly disaffected Space Marines together into a force now known as the Fangs of the Emperor. Wearing battle-damaged Mark V Heresy armor, equipped with an Archaeotech pistol and a Terawatt pattern gauntlet, Endrid Ha is an expert kit made from Forge World resin. Probably the least interesting part of this release, but no less important for those of you playing Horus Heresy, the Legions Astartes infantry and vehicle transfer sheets. Add the finishing touches to your Legions Astartes army with 2 separate transfer sheets. Both contain transfers which can be used by all legions, 1,280 on the infantry sheet and 510 for the vehicles. Both will be available to purchase separately. And it's Warhammer Plus. This is the only interesting thing. I'm wondering when it's actually going to come out, though. But now we're going to do that summarisey thing where we summarise the things. Cold boys. Zappy boys. Hungry boys. Yes, yes, boys. Oh, yes, yes, boys. Oh, no, boy. Teeny tiny tanks. Less so, but still teeny tiny. Infantry bullets. Little pigs. Big bad wolf. Big bad wolf. Probably also a wolf. Transfer sheets. Haha! But yes, that was This Week in Warhammer. If you've gotten this far in the video, you basically have to like it now. You have to. It's the law. Please, I'm begging you. Just like the bloody video. Don't forget about my emoji. I want to see emojis in the comment sections here, please.